An Oregon State University study reveals 5 specific daily actions that transition a cat from chronic avoidance to a state of secure attachment. Humans tend to express affection like primates, through proximity, vocalization, and physical contact. But a cat's biological baseline is that of a solitary hunter, where survival depends on maintaining distance and autonomy. When we approach a cat for a sudden embrace, their predator vigilance systems often register the interaction as a physical threat. To a cat, being cornered or restricted is the opposite of a loving gesture. Research into feline behavior shows a striking parallel to human psychology. This chart shows that 65% of domestic cats demonstrate a secure attachment style, meaning they view their owners as their primary source of safety and environmental stability. Reaching this level of connection requires us to stop acting like primates and start respecting their threat response boundaries, building trust through controlled, distant interactions. Building trust begins with visual communication. University of Sussex researchers found that a direct, unblinking human stare is often perceived as an act of aggression. For a cat, an unwavering gaze is the signal of a predator locking onto its target. During a positive visual exchange, a red line marking stress-inducing cortisol drops significantly, while a blue line marking social bonding oxytocin rises. To trigger this neurochemical shift, perform a slow blink. Soften your gaze, close your eyes for 1 full second, and slowly open them. From the cat's perspective, this gesture serves as a deliberate vulnerability check. By closing your eyes, you are communicating that you feel safe enough in their presence to momentarily lower your guard. Passing this visual check creates the psychological foundation necessary for the cat to eventually accept physical contact. Transitioning from a distance to physical touch requires the C.A.T protocol, a framework developed by Nottingham Trent University to manage feline social interactions. Data shows beyond passive trust, you can actively strengthen the bond through predatory play, which aligns your routine with the cat's survival instincts. Simulating a hunt triggers a massive oxytocin release within the feline nervous system. By facilitating this hunt, you are biologically associated with the thrill of the chase and the satisfaction of the catch. Play bonding peaks during the cat's crepuscular rhythm at dawn or dusk. To close the psychological loop, the session must follow a sequence: the stalk, the pounce, and the kill. Following this with a small meal completes the biological circuit, providing total satisfaction. Mastering this sequence ensures your presence is linked to their most essential predatory needs, elevating the relationship beyond that of a simple food provider. By using their visual language, respecting their physical boundaries, and syncing with their internal neurochemistry, the nature of your interaction changes. These 3 steps align your behavior with the cat's ethological programming, allowing them to view you as their secure base in a potentially threatening world. Affection given under these conditions is a genuine emotional investment, an autonomous choice made by the cat because they feel truly safe. These steps shift the foundation of your relationship, but scientists have identified the next 2 things. Now, here are the 2 most powerful things scientists say you can do to make your cat love you more, things almost no owner knows. Part 1 focused on physical markers like petting zones and body language. Now we are shifting our focus to the biological drivers that govern how cats choose their primary attachments. Researchers study this through attachment theory. Data suggests that cats form secure biological bonds with their human caregivers that mirror the connection between human infants and their mothers. Research from the University of Tokyo suggests that a cat's auditory processing serves as a primary emotional filter for their environment. A cat's hearing range far exceeds our own. This leaves them in a constant state of high alert, processing a flood of overlapping sensory data and potential threats. Their brains are wired to tune out background noise and isolate a specific frequency. That frequency is your voice, a biometric marker identifying you as their caregiver. Hearing a soft, high-pitched tone triggers a neurochemical shift. Oxytocin rises while stress-inducing cortisol drops. You can use this to your advantage. Try using consistent, gentle trigger words, like softly saying their name when you enter a room to initiate this calming response. This specific vocal interaction helps a cat identify their human as a secure base in a noisy, unpredictable world. While your voice provides internal recognition, your home must provide spatial security. This is the concept of the secure base. Because cats are both predators and potential prey, they carry a high baseline of territorial anxiety. The American Association of Feline Practitioners outlines specific environmental pillars to address this, with a heavy emphasis on resource security. This diagram illustrates the rule of separated resources. Moving food, water, and litter away from each other lowers the potential for resource-related stress and territorial friction. Vertical terrain is another psychological necessity. High perches allow cats to monitor their territory from safety, fulfilling a biological need for surveillance. A cat safely nestled in a high, enclosed space like this bookshelf is better equipped to relax, feeling completely in control of their environment. Only when a cat feels secure in their space can they focus on bonding with you. By combining these auditory and spatial cues, you create a symbiotic environment where a cat feels safe enough to express affection. Because cats are solitary hunters rather than pack animals, their devotion is never a default behavior. It is a conscious, earned choice. This choice is most evident when they are most vulnerable. Proximity during sleep is the ultimate indicator of trust. A cat choosing to sleep on you is demonstrating a level of security similar to the bond between a child and a parent. This behavior shows the complete removal of threat detection, turning a solitary predator into a vulnerable companion. Your cat already loves you deeply. These 5 things just give them the language to show it. Start today and watch as these subtle signs of trust become a regular part of your relationship. If this helped you understand your cat better, subscribe to Paw Secrets for more science-backed pet psychology every week.